months ago, a woman named Rosanna bought an old apartment somewhere in France and moved in with her two very young children and her 13-year-old cat, Loli. But almost immediately after moving into the new place, her cat begins to act very strangely.
Which is not, which is, I can't say is normal or not normal. A lot of cats like to go crazy and run up and down and start meowing at all times, especially around 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. So let's see as to how crazy this cat really starts acting. It's normal for these little cats, especially if you leave your bedroom door open and you sleeping. They like to crawl up and they like to like bite your feet, attack your feet. Sometimes they'll sleep on your face. You gotta push the little fuckers off sometimes. So let's just see as to how crazy. Who you fighting? Yeah, what's wrong? Go over there and look. Go over there, look. There you go, there you go.
The cat, Loli, aggressively hisses and snarls at something that Rosanna can't see.
Well, she didn't go there.
Says that the cat had never done anything like this before they moved.
Okay.
So as a single mother, Rosanna shares custody of her children with their father. So one night when the children are away at their dad's house, something happens that makes Rosanna's blood run cold.
That's a little freaky. Okay. I hear it. All right. Hold on. Why would you have a radio or any type of boombox, any type of audio system set up on a table in a room, and there's no batteries, there's no plug? Is it for decoration purposes? Why would you have that in there and then go to show you got batteries not in there? There's no... See, that right there doesn't make any sense to me. Let's continue.
Rosanna is completely alone, she hears her young daughter's voice calling out to her from the children's bedroom. The voice repeats, "Mama," over and over. But strangest of all, the voice seems to be coming from an old radio that doesn't even have batteries inside. After this absolutely terrifying experience, Rosanna decides to share her story online in search of advice. She also calls for help from a local priest. The scared mother is now desperate to try absolutely anything to get rid of the sinister entity that seems to be haunting her home. But nothing seems to help. In fact, it just gets much, much worse.
It's the cat. I'm looking. Yeah, that's a little creepy. But why? Why is that there in the corner? And why was the head turned the opposite way? Why wasn't it already facing her to begin with? Is that her wig? That was a... Okay. I'm just a little
The head of a
confused.
dressing mannequin that Rosanna has had for years moves on its own and seems to follow her with its eyes as she moves around the room.
Now, whenever you have toys, mannequins, with their eyes especially, it always has that creepy, weird effect that it follows you all around the room. It's just the angle, the lighting, so on and so forth. Okay. The other thing that bothers me in this video is why the head was turned all the way around facing more, towards the wall and not already facing her. There's two things wrong in this video that I already pointed out. Now, if it was already facing her as she walked into the room and then it started moving and tilting to the other way, even spinning around like it was crazily possessed, then I would be a little more impressed. But now I'm starting to look at this and be like, I call bullshit.
Rosanna feels that the apartment is no longer safe for her children and decides to stay in the home all alone. Eventually,
Why?
she becomes so scared that she starts to only sleep in the apartment's living room. But then, late one night, Rosanna hears her cat Loli angrily snarling.
If you got stuff like that going on and you're scared and it continues to go on and then you're like, well, I'm not going to sleep inside of the apartment, but I'm going to go sleep in the living room. You're still in the same fucking place. Get the fuck out. Why would you stay? Oh, because I didn't stay in one room and I stayed in the other room. The whole damn place is fucking haunted. What's wrong with you? Get out.
It's something in the hallway just outside the living room door. What happens next is downright chilling.
Loli.
Hey, there's somebody there. Where's your flashlight? And you don't got a light inside the hallway to turn it on? Oh.
Isma. Loli.
After this very disturbing incident, Rosanna says that she became seriously ill and spent the rest of the night throwing up.
I would have
She
left.
says she is absolutely convinced that the old apartment she bought is haunted by a demon. For now, she stays at a hotel with her cat until she can hopefully afford to move somewhere else.
She should have done that in
She
the
says
beginning.
she's currently seeking legal action against the people who sold her that apartment.
Good luck.
The Thing in the Basement.
Ooh.
A Nuke's Top 5 viewer who wishes to remain anonymous will call.
I love basement stories. Basement stories are like the best. So there's always something creepy. Every good horror movie always involves a basement or an attic.
Caller Jane reached out to us about a very creepy experience she had in her family home in Norway. So while Jane is in the basement grabbing some tools for her brother, she hears something that puts her on edge. She hits record on her phone as she investigates, and what happens next is truly bizarre.
Okej, så här ska jag hämta verktyg till bror min. Eftersom du fixar på en bil. Så,
Is that a goat?
vad fan. Hallå? Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god.
What?
Kom. Jag sverker det är bara de andra där. Jag kör den. Så jag spelar som är jävligt creepy. Hallå? Det är ingen där. It's not people in here. Fuck. Det är folk. Hallå? Okej. Vad fan? Det är faktiskt gott.
Okay, In all horror movies, the basement is always poorly lit. Put more lighting in your damn basement. You can't see what's going on? Carry a flashlight. Let's continue.
Hallå? Så, liksom... Okej, jag måste ha varit här.
Jane hears several weird screeches coming from somewhere near her in the basement.
Right.
And as she leaves, the door seems to slam shut on its own. But did you see it?
No.
Jane looks into a mirror 2 times while walking through the basement. The first time, there's nothing out of the ordinary. But the second time, something seems to be standing in the doorway
Creepy.
right behind her.
That's
To
creepy.
this day, Jane has no idea what happened, but says that the experience gave her the creeps. Now again, Jane says she has never posted this video anywhere online and wishes to remain anonymous. So I have to leave it up to you. Do you think Jane captured something paranormal? And if not, then just who or what is this?
That's a good question.
Up in smoke. It's around 11:30 at night and Jocelyn is working in a smoke shop in central Alabama when she hears a noise coming from the back of the store.
Guys, I'm working by my f***ing self and I hear a noise in the back.
In a smoke shop.
Bro.
Something can be seen moving around in the storage area in the back.
It's a big ass mouse.
After posting the video online, shocked viewers asked Jocelyn to check the security footage of the camera in the back. Now, whatever this is, it doesn't show up on camera. But about 4 hours later, in the middle of the night, when the store is closed and empty, this happens.
I saw that.
At around 4 in the morning, a ladder falls over by itself and a pillow seems to appear out of nowhere and just drops down the stairs. Now, Jocelyn says that she was so shaken up that she has no intentions of ever returning to work at the store and might actually just quit her job. But is this real paranormal activity caught on camera? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. Too close for comfort. Amateur paranormal investigators Jared, his brother David, and a friend get together one night to investigate Jared's own house in Blackpool, England. You see, Jared claims that he has experienced some creepy, unexplained events in the house.
His shirt's
Jared's
funny.
brother David is holding an SLS camera with built-in night vision when he walks through the downstairs area to see if the camera maps out any strange...
Now, what I like about those cameras is originally, you know, this is for the older heads, you know, for my older groups. That wasn't used only for the Xbox, the Kinect, when you had to adjust it. You had these cards and you had to adjust it. So I like that. Usually it wasn't used until like later on, but it was nice. And I liked how they repurposed it.
Figures. But then something happens that absolutely freaks out everyone.
Using the night vision camera on the SLS, so that's why they're still behind me, because we don't want to keep mapping them.
I want a night vision.
We want to see what we can map ourselves.
I want a night vision camera.
So walk around the room, Dave. You never know. We caught some orbs in there last time I was up here.
Yeah, I'm hoping to see some of there.
Never know.
We're back. Stuck on to the K2 here. K2? Was
Yeah,
that?
but Jeff Gannon's doing the K2 and he's got a couple of lights on it, you know, so we don't know.
Yeah.
I saw the cat.
All we can do is just keep
Yeah,
going
so-
past and say,
Whoa! What the hell? Did I just see something now?
Yeah, it was peeking at you.
let's go.
What the hell?
You wearing a shirt like that?
To me it looked like a face.
What was
As
that?
David pans around the living room, he captures what appears to be a bizarre pale face peeking out from behind the door to the hallway.
Just gonna look at and say, whoa!
What the hell?
The group looks through the house and even attempts to debunk what they just saw, but they can find no explanation as to what
saw
this is.
I saw it. He was trying to read his shirt.
Restaurant. Isabel Riley recently told a very creepy story online and followed it up with one of the creepiest pictures you'll ever see.
I need to tell you guys about the most insane evidence that I have ever seen of a ghost existing.
Okay.
Backstory. I was at a company get-together with my CEOs, my coworkers, and one of the owners of the company. Well, looked at us and was like, hey, do you guys want to see a ghost picture? Immediately, yes. He begins to tell us that he was in New Orleans at a restaurant called Antoine's. New Orleans, first of all, super haunted city. If
Yes,
you know,
it is.
you know. And Antoine's is one of the oldest restaurants in the city. One of the oldest restaurants, I believe, in America. It has a lot of history. It used to be a jail. It is a really well-established place. Has been around forever. So he's dining at this restaurant, and he is offered a tour of the wine cellar. The wine cellar
It's a
is
basement.
huge, has thousands of bottles of wine, probably worth millions of dollars. So he's taking a tour of the wine cellar, he's taking pictures. There's this guy in the wine cellar on a laptop who is apparently at auction buying more rare wine for the collection. My CEO takes pictures of this guy on his laptop. Doesn't think anything of it, he doesn't see anything, leaves the restaurant, calls it a day. The next morning, he's looking through the photos and notices something. So this is the first picture that he showed me from the wine cellar. You can see this guy who is on his laptop at auction doing whatever. And here is the next picture that he took. So we all see that. That is a full body apparition. Looks like a woman in this like black Victorian dress. And when I was showed this, I genuinely had full body chills.
So just who could the creepy alleged ghost woman dressed all in black in the photo be?
Research.
That we go into the history of the restaurant.
There we go.
Antoine Alciatore opened his restaurant all the way back in 1840. Then in 1875, Antoine passed away when he was only 55 years old. When he died, he left his wife Julie in charge of the restaurant. So could this be Julie's spirit still looking over the restaurant from beyond the
Yeah, it could be, and she could also be pissed the fuck off that they touching their shit, that they're auctioning off all their good alcohol. I would be kind of pissed too, like, yo, don't touch my shit. Just me, especially in the afterlife. If it was my job and responsibility.
grave? Well, let me know what you think.
Yeah.
We need scary videos, so if you see something scary that you think would
I
be
like your
perfect for the top
videos.
5,
Nuke,
send
I
it to
love
me
your
at
videos.
news.5
They're
at
good.
gmail.com. Bye, Felicia. One night, Felicia Hall is out on her back deck playing with her dog when things get weird.
How is that playing with your dog? Are you looking at your phone? Your dog's just like, what? You weren't even really playing with your
Out of
dog.
nowhere, Felicia hears something that sounds like someone whispering right in her ear. Something that says, "Get out." As you can tell in the video, Felicia is absolutely terrified and screams and hurries back inside, leaving her dog to wonder, what just happened? So did Felicia get an angry supernatural warning? You decide.
Yeah, it was. Telling her to get out from there and get down on the floor and play with her fucking dog. What did she do texting and throwing shit? Get down there and physically play with your dog.
recently renovated Clinic Number 10.
Oh, I love Mexico. Ugh. A lot of good stuff, especially supernatural stuff, happens out over there. Especially when they're renovating old hospitals. Woo! This is gonna be good.
Now, the old hospital was built in 1932 and has seen its share of death and suffering for over 90 years. So, the nurse is filming with his phone as he walks through the renovated clinic. Later, when he reviews his footage of the old hospital, he spots something that sends a chill down his spine. Something resembling a small pale face can be seen peeking around the corner in Clinic Number 10. The man is shocked.
Another
He says
peeker.
that he never noticed this strange face while filming. The man's aunt posted his video to the internet, and many viewers believe that he might have captured the spirit of a patient who passed away at the old hospital. Unearthed. This next creepy story has been going viral and actually made international news. So, TikTok user Katie Santry from Columbus, Ohio woke up one morning to find that things in her home office seem to have been mysteriously moved around.
Okay.
My house is haunted and I'm freaking out. Like, I'm literally shaking. This is my sunroom. This is where I work. I sit here every day. There's a playroom here, doors here. This is the
That's a
space.
nice
I
office
worked here
space.
last night until about 6:30. Everything was fine. Shut my laptop. We close these doors. The dogs don't come in here at night. No one is in this room. I'm down this morning to work. The screen shattered. This stuff down here. This hanging off. Here's the next bit of important information. So we're building a fence. And back here, we dug a hole. There is a rolled up carpet buried underground that we came across as we were digging this hole. Rolled up carpet. And why the is there a rolled up carpet underground?
Katie shares her strange story online, and viewers
Now, my next question would be, what did you do with the fucking carpet? Okay? When you find shit that's buried in the ground, oh, look at this. Let's take it out and open it. Let's put it on display. Let's go see. Put it the fuck back. Put it, leave it where you found it. Stop touching shit thinking that you fucking Indiana Jones. You most likely touched something you wasn't supposed to disturb. I like the office space. That's a nice office space. Let's continue.
suggest that there just might be something more
Fly.
buried in the yard. Inside that rug.
How deep is that? Like at least 2 feet?
Almost,
Oh, right now.
At the intense urging of thousands of video commenters, Katie decides to call the police to check out the rug. Just in case.
Oh, man, yeah, I see the tassel on it. It's at the end of it. Jeez, I don't even know. Carpet. It's not, it's like 6 feet long.
Oh, yeah. No, there's just something like weird.
Now, Katie says that she thinks the rug is a bit strange, but she doesn't really think it's anything suspicious. That is until Columbus detectives arrive at her house with cadaver-sniffing dogs.
Never good.
Oh my god.
Two cadaver dogs both signal and sit on the area where the rug was found, indicating that the dogs believe that there is a body there. And this is when Katie's casual story about a paranormal haunting in a buried rug starts to get a bit out of control. In fact, Katie's story becomes international news.
In a series of videos garnering millions of views, Katie Santry shared she may have discovered a body buried in a rug in her yard.
The entire thing blew up on TikTok this week.
The investigation stemming from social media. Police in Columbus saw a woman's TikTok showing she and her husband found this rug buried in her yard. She reached out to police. Well, police showed up with cadaver dogs.
Even after the first dog saw it, I really didn't think the second dog was going to do it too. I thought maybe it was just an accident. And when the second dog did it too, I freaked out.
I think it is absolutely crazy for something to happen like in our area like this.
Understandably, Katie is completely overwhelmed as the homicide team arrives at her property to dig.
This is crazy. Okay.
It might not mean anything yet.
Okay.
Wait and see what the interpretation is.
Always wait and see.
Okay.
Bingo. So homicide is here and missing persons, and now CSI is bringing the shovels out. And I can see a news camera set up over there. Okay, they're digging. They've been digging, and there's 6 of them. Some of them are in the hole.
Katie's viewers watch and wait for hours as the homicide team carefully digs out and examines pieces of the stained carpet.
You guys, they have recovered the hole, and this has been the most absurd, insane experience of my life.
Sure it has
What
been.
did they find? No, they didn't find a body. They found a mother effing rug with some rubber. The question remains of why did the dogs hit? I don't know. Both dogs, not just one, 2. I don't know. The other question remains is who broke my laptop?
So, Katie is happy with the news that the Columbus homicide team has not found anything suspicious buried with the rug. But viewers that followed Katie's story and even some news reporters are just not completely convinced.
Okay, so the update is they took the rug.
Okay.
Police did. They did not find a body yet.
Yeah, what do you mean yet?
Because the dogs marked on the rug, so there has to have been a body at some point.
I don't believe for a second they didn't find anything in that rug. Not for a single second. I think she was posting too much about it, so they decided not to tell her what they found. Or, because they took it away for forensics, it was a on the rug, no body.
It could, she's smart. Because if it could be an ongoing case, or maybe, I wouldn't even think it would be a cold case, but if it was an ongoing case or something that they wouldn't discuss it. It would be, you know, and there are some things you can't say, especially if it's an ongoing or if it's an open case or any type of lead to a case, they wouldn't be able to talk about it. So she could be spot on it. Not only that, but it could be the possibility that there was somebody killed on the carpet and the carpet was buried, yes, and the body was put somewhere else. You don't have to be that stupid, you know, in order to kill somebody and get away with it. I'm not saying that's what I would do. I'm just saying a lot of serial killers, a lot of psychopaths are not that stupid.
I don't believe for a second there was nothing on that rug.
So even though police say the rug was fine, there's still some skepticism and some outright conspiracy theories about that rug. But what do you think? Hello? Matty Magarachi says that his house in Monroe Township, New Jersey is very haunted. In fact, Matty has been posting about the strange activity in his home for over 4 years. One night, Matty is home alone with his dogs when strange things start to happen.
Oh, reaction of the dog. I like that.
Matty's parents are away on vacation, leaving him all alone in the house.
How many knocks was that?
Something else happens that makes his blood run cold.
What time was that? Go look at it.
So these are just a couple of the many videos that Maddie has shared online over the last 4 years. So could it be that Maddie's house is actually haunted by something? Or is it all just a very elaborate hoax? You decide.
Well, that was very entertaining. Thank you.